is up, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick little video. I just heard about this. Supposedly, Game Freak had a huge leak. They were hacked, and like a bunch of their stuff was like announced that shouldn't have been. As you can see, it's this huge Game Freak leak reveals Pokemon source code, unused designs, Switch 2 details, and unannounced Gen 10 games. So this is pretty wild. Like I don't know like how far down there here we're gonna really make it. Heads up, if there is anything you don't want leaked, just in case, click off the video. If not, we're going to look at some of this, see what happened. So here's a tweet. It says, for all those just tuning in, we're currently recovering the Game Freak Terra leak. Lots of source files and beta content for past Pokemon games are currently leaking, along with a few details on upcoming projects. We expect more information to be uncovered in the coming hours. Like if this is like some kind of like Terra Leak thing. I'm not really sure like who this person is. Um, Game Freak acknowledged a statement posted to its website earlier this week where the studio apologized to employees and potentially sensitive data being leaked by an unnamed third party while confirming that it's secure or that it's secured its servers is currently working to improve back-end security. This is pretty wild. Like details from the leak, in which said to include gigabytes of information, are still spilling onto social media. However, most notably, the entire source code for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver are purposely online, opening the floodgates for never before seen mods alongside dozens of concept art showing early design for beloved creatures and scrapped Pokemon that never made it across the finish line. This is pretty wild. The leaks aren't quite as exposing as the ones hit Insomniac Games last year. The most information we have on the upcoming Pokemon Legends EA is that it is currently being tested, for example, though there are also suddenly mentions of Pokemon's 10th generation game codenamed Gaia, which is being tested for something called Ounce, thought to be the code name for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh wow, that's crazy. Like they just leaking it all, aren't they? One of the more interesting tidbits in the leaks is that there's an unannounced game in development at Game Freak ILCA, the studio that remade Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which could be a multiplayer project of anime film, alright, of some sort, and finally treatments and concept art for various live action and anime films are out there, including one for Detective Pikachu sequel, though some of these projects were slated to have come out already, so they may have either been shelved or scrapped entirely. This is pretty wild. Like, they ended up getting hacked and like all of their stuff is like being like leaked out. I'm not sure if this is going to show us more on what this was. Lots of source files and beta content for past Pokemon games are currently leaking, along with a few details of upcoming projects. We expect more details to be uncovered in the coming hours and days. Jeez, like here's a bunch of Gen 3 sprites that didn't make it. Mudkip was originally a bunny. What the fuck? This is pretty wild. Blaziken even looked weird. Which I think some of these were like leaked out anyway. Like these are pretty wild. Like if they really are, like if these are the leaks and stuff, it's pretty wild. Like Porygon Z. Oh, no, that's Porygon 2, huh? Trainer sprites and stuff. What is that? I think that was supposed to be the Lickitung evolution. Here's the Rotoms. All the evolutions and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Like I don't know know what this is supposed to be. There's a Servine and the Superiors. Zoroark and them was going to be a fire type. That's kind of cool. Man, this is crazy. Like all this stuff that like got leaked out. Like like I don't know if I should be talking about this or not, but like just people have like all this stuff posted out. So if this video randomly disappears, I just wasn't supposed to be talking about it. There's like so many replies down through here. Somebody got like a little wolf dog looking thing. What is that? Everyone, this guy is now called Glebe, and he needs to be in the next game. That's pretty creepy. Someone explain to me why did they discard the best water type starter? Because I don't know. That is a pretty cool little starter. Like we got Mudkip instead. Rotom Wash looked a lot different than it does. That's pretty wild. Absol looks kind of trippy. Trippy, trippy. And they finally got the design for it. Yeah, so like this is kind of cool, like unless is all from what I'm seeing so far, it's just all the new or all the old stuff. I'm not seeing really anything about what could be new. I mean, maybe this could be new. It kind of looks like a city of some sort, and then like a little there's a little staircase over here. There's a water fountain and stuff. So I don't know if this stuff's leaked or not. That's kind of cool. Like they're working on different stuff and all that. Yeah, you just keep scrolling down, like not really seeing much of nothing. This is pretty wild though. Like, let me know if y'all have already seen all this. Let me know if like how y'all feel about some of these designs that were leaked. I'll catch y'all later. I just thought this was kind of wild because, like I said, that they had like a bunch of their stuff leaked. Pokemon movies supposedly coming out, and the Switch too. Like, I feel like I've heard somebody talk about the Switch too recently. So, like that's not really too much. And I feel like the Detective Pikachu movie, like the second one, I'm pretty sure like they were talking about that, and they've already been talking about like the next Legends game is gonna be Z to A. So like some of this stuff was kind of already like common knowledge, but like the sprites and stuff, that is pretty wild. Like being able to see all this, it's pretty wild. I do think it's kind of funny that it was once called the ounce. I can't talk today. The Nintendo ounce. That's bad. That would have been wild. Like it says that there's like a bunch of concept art. Is there concept art? Oh, there's just like all kinds of. It's just more of just like old sprites and all that. Look at Low and Low Tide used to look at. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel. Like think or what y'all think about this. I think it's kind of funny. Like they were sitting there being all trying to be all secretive, and somebody just hacked their stuff and just released like all kinds of random stuff about it. But yeah, with that, I'll catch y'all later. My bad, it's a little bit longer of a video than usual, but there was a bit I wanted to talk over and look through and like see what all we could see. But with that, I will catch you all later. Peace out.